Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 29th of August to the 4th of September 2022. So we're in the window of the new moon, which was 4 degrees Virgo on Saturday, and a rather awkward square to Mars. But as I said, squares are to be resolved. So there's a necessary tension, but a breakthrough and a resolution that can come from that tension. And with a number of squares happening over the last couple of weeks, it's not been a calm period, but there has been a lot of potential for growth and increasing awareness as a result. And another square that's permeated the last couple of years, which we've spoken about before, is from Saturn to Uranus, from the old ruler of Aquarius to the new ruler of Aquarius, pushing us forwards through the necessary pressure, from the old structures to the internal structures of sovereignty and soul-centered living. So coming out of the reliance on external governance, letting old systems that are corrupt or limiting fall down, but in order to do that, having a strong and flexible core and responsibility for our vibrational contribution so that we are our own authority. And then as a group, reforming a new way of living, really, a new way of relating, a new societal patterning that's fairer and more just for all. So that's a very big square that's going on in the background, as those are two outer planets and very, very relevant for the age that we're in. But this week there's not a lot of movement, but we are in the first phase of Mercury retrograde. So Mercury will actually turn retrograde on the 10th of September, 9th or 10th, and direct again around the 2nd of October. And we're travelling here from 24 degrees Virgo to 8 degrees Libra. So that placement in your chart is where this retrograde will be happening. While retrogrades have always been important, I did feel that the retrograde that we had in Gemini earlier this year was super powerful, and that maybe we should be looking at some of these other transits and working through them, finding the story, bringing up everything from our life, from past lives, contracts, everything needs to come up for clearance. So the Mercury retrograde in Gemini was about deleting the fake personality story, letting go of victimhood and shifting our perception of self so that we can get our minds and our awareness ready to be more empowered and sovereign. And this coming retrograde in Virgo and Libra, I feel it's about working with the energy body, where we place our energy, and that will be to do with work and relationships. Mastering our energetic field and recentering and feeling the energy of a situation before our mind kicks in and starts to make judgment. So with this combination, we can have a look at our relationship with self, our relationship with others, and our relationship with our own vital life force energy and where we place it. So that's quite a wide canvas, and I will be offering readings over the next couple of weeks to help you find what this retrograde means for you. And I do encourage people to use tarot for transits. The tarot cards really resound when you ask deep questions, especially ones that are aligned to astrology and your own self-development. So we're in the first phase, and we've got the retrograde starting on the 10th, but just be aware of what comes up regarding your energy, your relationships, and if we can start to feel the energetic of something first before our mind kicks in on autopilot, starts working with old patterns and programs. Virgo can be about judgment, and Libra is our relationship mirrored back to us through our relationships with others. So another topic that might come up is judgment, and when we're judging others, is it really part of ourselves that's calling to us to resolve, to fix, to upgrade, or change in some significant way? With Mars in Gemini as well, the call to be too active is quite strong at the moment in these back to school days. And once again, the thought and action tend to be put first in modern society, the desire to think something and do and to be busy. But this will be a call inwards to feel our motivation, to slow down. Where are we coming from? And if we take actions, what will the eventual result be? And is that truly what we want? So like I say, everybody's focused more on setting intentions on the new moon and working with the lunar cycles, but I'm really strong this year on working with personal transits and the retrogrades as they come up. We have quite a few planets retrograde when Mercury turns next week, but in October we've got lots of planets turning direct. The outer planets tend to all slowly turn direct over the autumn. And the big one I was talking about last week was Pluto. Pluto being at the last degrees of Capricorn. Pluto turns direct on the 9th of October, and we're slowly heading towards Aquarius. The cusp between Capricorn and Aquarius is currently mirrored to us with the Saturn-Uranus square. We're going from the old to the new, from the external to the internal, from limitation to unlimited potential. And the other reading that I'm very happy to offer for the next couple of years is a 0-point reading for where that falls in your chart, 0 degrees Aquarius, because by early 2024, you've got an absolute explosion of Aquarian energy, and this will help us to see really what we came here for, how we can be a contribution, what our vision is, what our unique mission is in these incredible times. So some very big energies on different degrees permeating the week, nothing really happening on a quick and tangible level. But to recap, we've got the 2-week window of the Virgo new moon, 4 degrees, wherever that is in your chart, with the Sun and Mars making a square, bringing necessary challenge. The other ongoing square of Saturn and Uranus taking us into the age of Aquarius and soul-centered living. Pluto slowly marching towards the precipice of Aquarius in the background over the next couple of years, and being in the first phase of Mercury retrograde, which is well worth bringing to the forefront and actively working with to make the most of those recalibration opportunities and resolving past issues, clearing the way, flashes of self-awareness and glimpses of the future that we're creating together. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available zoehind7@gmail.com. Happy to do chart readings, partnership readings, baby charts, retrograde readings, personal transits, 0-point Aquarius readings, teach astrology with notes and videos from my course, incorporate tarot to really get the best of both worlds, and I also offer coaching sessions to really go deep, break patterns and release trapped energy, dissolve blocks. I post these videos on my YouTube channel, zoeastro. Please do click the like button or share, as that really helps. And the links to these are on my Facebook at AstroZo and Instagram at zoehind7. So let's go deep this week. Let's give our mind something useful to do. Let's attend to the daily business, as there's lots here that promises that with focus and application we can make great gains. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.